let's put every version of the Los Angeles Lakers into a tier list. First off, the 2001 Lakers.
This is an S tier version of the Lakers. 100%.
This is an S tier version of anybody.
Through the three-peat, there's no reason to put them below an S.
They lost one game, all playoffs. Yeah, this is S tier.
Probably the best Lakers team in history, so it's a no-brainer to go to S tier.
Wow, in history is a big statement.
Yeah. We'll get to some more options. We'll see if you can refute that. Next up, the 2020 Lakers.
This is a solid A or B tier. I'll probably comfortably say B tier, though.
Nah.
Yeah, it's A tier for a lot of teams, but the Lakers have a lot of heavy-hitting teams, so maybe B tier for their standards.
I understand that, but given everything that was going on in 2020, the fact that they overcame the pandemic, they were hooping in the bubble, they overcame the loss of Kobe. Like sentimentally, this feels like a very big Lakers team, so I have to put it A.
Damn, they defeated grief and the coronavirus in 1 year. Give it to them, A. You're right.
Grief and the coronavirus.
That's basically a three-peat if you think about it.
Okay. Not too much.
The 2004 Lakers.
Oh, okay. So they did make the finals, but they lost. But they lost in embarrassing fashion, and they were a disappointment.
Deeply disappointing team. They're supposed to be better than the three-peat teams. They added two washed-up superstars, but still good quality role players. Expectation was championship or bust. This can't be up higher than B.
No, I would say C.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's tough.
Low-key D. I don't know, for their standards.
Initially, I was thinking D. Because
D for disappointment. You're cooking.
Yeah, exactly. D only makes sense when you have such an illustrious franchise that the Lakers do.
It's championship or bust almost every year. This was a bust. Next up, 1985. Peak of Showtime.
Put this in S.
It's definitely better than 2020, right?
Yeah, it can't be in the same tier as 2020.
Why not?
We should also put 2020 back into B.
Okay, can Peak Showtime be in the same caliber as 2001?
Absolutely, I think so. If 2020 is A, they have to be in S tier along with 2001.
I think they just have to be A tier, though.
Well, then we got to move 2020 to B, I think.
2020 belongs in B. That's fair.
Why?
They're not Showtime, man. It's peak Showtime. They beat the Larry Bird Celtics in this year.
The fact that the Lakers, like Isaac said, they beat grief and the coronavirus, I think that they have to be A.
Okay, then Showtime's S.
No, there's other versions of Showtime that are S.
Okay, well, Mo, do you agree? 2020 down to B?
2020 definitely should be to B. Donovan, just the other day I heard you saying this is a Mickey Mouse ring. Make up your mind.
Pick a side.
Listen, I'm trying to do stuff for clicks right now. All right.
Okay, we'll put that down to B and we'll keep Showtime in A.
We'll go B.
There we go.
That's fair.
Next up, the 2018 Lakers. Young rebuild.
F. Has to be an F.
Ooh, this is a mean F tier.
Lonzo Ball doesn't move you?
F for fun. They were a fun team, right? But they sucked. So we're going to put them in F.
F it is. Can't argue. Next up, 1972, when they won with Wilt.
Who?
Ooh.
What? B
Can
tier?
we put them in A? What? B?
You lost for like 8 years in a row. It's about time you won a championship.
It's a math game at that point. You're bound to get one eventually.
It's just a numbers game at that point. Put them in B.
Yeah, we can go B.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not on the sheer level of dominance of Showtime of winning multiple championships in the era. They had to win one. There was like 4 relevant teams in the league that year.
Exactly.
Damn,
Stop
so
being a
Mickey Mouse
disappointment.
tier. Mickey Mouse ring tier, is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Next up, 2011.
Ooh, 2011.
When
Listen,
they failed with Dwight Howard.
this has to be an F tier.
Nah, it can't be F. Nah, they were not
Why?
as bad as... They were
No,
not
it has
as
to
bad
be
as
F.
rebuilding.
It has to be
Can't
F.
It
Why?
has to be F. D is an all-time failure for them, but they still made the finals. This team got bounced in the first round.
This
Gotta be
team,
F tier.
this team forced Kobe Bryant to tear his Achilles because they were that bad and he had to play too much. No, it's F.
Remember that Sports Illustrated cover when they traded for Steve Nash and Dwight Howard? People thought they were going to win 4 chips in a row. That was supposed to be the team.
Well, considering the context, yeah, that is true. They were the next super team.
Yeah, they're supposed to
Yuck.
compete with the Heels. They didn't compete with anything. They competed with the Bobcats. The 2006 Lakers, when Kobe was on his own.
Dang, listen, it's a lot of F.
Kobe was a demon.
It's a
Kobe
lot of
was a
F
demon
in
this year,
here.
though.
If you're not winning, if you are not in the finals, you are an F for the Lakers. That's just the standard. I don't make the rules up.
Yeah, but the year Kobe had alone moves me like a bitch.
Can we go D with them?
Personally,
No.
I put him in B. I mean D,
No.
my bad.
We can't go D just for Pete Kobe?
They had Smush Parker and lost in the first round.
We cannot put Smush Parker above F tier.
He has to be there. That's where he belongs.
Yeah,
What a
let's put him
name,
in
man.
F.
All right, next up, we got two more. The 2009 Lakers, the championship with Powell, the first one.
Oh, this is
Now
this
this
so
is
nostalgic.
a B tier championship.
That seems worse than the 2020.
Yes.
You said championship or bust, so every team that's not in the finals is F tier. I feel like C should be the lower tier championship teams. If D is losing the finals, F is not make the finals, C is win the finals but be less impressive than every other version.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. We can put him in C. If this is the
Keep
Look
me
at
out
us.
of this. I don't want to put him in B. Nostalgia is kicking my ass right now.
Now you were 10 years old, hype, I don't know, you remember it fondly.
Hell yeah. I was looking a bitch. I was like, this is why he's the GOAT. 4 rings. Or 5. There we go. 5 rings.
Sorry, Bubble AD moves me more than Pau Gasol. I know everybody hates it when I say that on TikToks, but it's true.
You don't know ball.
Comments are my facts. Most right.
Exactly.
You're pandering to the fans. Next up, last but not least, this year, 2023 Lakers.
D.
we got to put him in C. They have a championship.
D'Angelo Russell is your starting point guard.
They have an
They-
in-season tournament title. If you have a title,
gross. I was like, yo.
I'm sorry. A banner is gonna hang because of this year's team. So
Logic's logic. It checks out.
I'm just trying to be consistent.
Put this team above Shaq and Kobe. Put this team above everybody else below them. C tier. I love it. Gary Payton,
ISTs
eat your
like
heart
that.
out.
Okay.
This is the tier list. S tier, we got 01. A tier, we got 85. B tier, 2020, 1972. C tier, 2009. And this year, D tier, 04. And the bottom feeders in F. I think we did a good job.
I like this.
It's okay.
I'm proud.
It's all right.
We did good.